Bronx or anywhere in New York City, and I have to pay rent or a mortgage and shit.
And I have to pay rent or a mortgage and shit. The last thing I'd want to do is my roommate to die. I need my roommate to help pay half the rent. This makes sense. So I don't know what he's going to do for the half of the other rent.
Suck dick.
But I wish him luck.
Weed.
I'm sorry he's being brought up on murder charges. That's really fucked up. Sam, did you just feel a there was an earthquake? There was an earthquake, Channelingus? Channelingus, there was an earthquake? Hold up. Hold on a minute. Hold on 1 second. I'm checking it out. Interesting. There was an earthquake, Channelingus? Notice said earthquake, New Jersey and New York. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. I'll look later. It's possible. I mean, there are earthquakes. We had an earthquake about a year ago. We had an earthquake about a year ago, and I felt it. Remember I was in the dining room, and the whole damn room started shaking, and I was like, what the hell was that? It felt like a truck went by. And I'm like, what in the hell was that? Because it lasted very long. It lasted about 20 seconds, and I was like, that's not a truck. And I went outside, and everybody was outside, like, and I'm like, oh my God, that was an earthquake. I was hoping it was an earthquake, not a nuclear weapon that went off, right? Nearby. So I'm like, oh my God. And we had an earthquake. It was like a 3-point something, but that was in also Jersey. I didn't feel it today. New York has Manhattan has a fault area. Manhattan has a fault line under it. You do know that, right? There is a fault line under Manhattan. It's very, very unlikely we have a quake. Very unlikely. There is a fault line under Manhattan. The reason that New York can't have earthquake, but it's very like 1 in a million, 1 in 10,000 chance, something like that. But it's because the bedrock. New York is under bedrock.
Oh
like
God.
Flintstones. Meet
What
the
a fucking
Flintstones.
idiot.
It's under bedrock.
Your brain's
So it
under
doesn't have like a
bedrock.
fault line like that
Fucking
can be
moron.
moved. I'm not saying that right, I'm sure. But anyway, that New York can have a quake. Like New York could possibly have like an 8.0, but if it ever did, I mean, New York would be gone. New York would be gone because we're not built for anything like that. New York City is a fault area, yeah, but not active, right. It's not active because it's under bedrock. Right, it's under bedrock. So it's very, very unlikely that we have it's not impossible. It's like, it's possible, but the odds of that are like hitting the lottery. Earthquake shakes northern New Jersey and New York. I didn't feel a damn thing. Sam didn't feel it. No, I didn't feel it. I honestly didn't feel it. Oh, I'm sure it happened because we had one about a year ago and I felt that one. It was like a 4.3, I think. And I felt that one. Maybe I didn't feel this one. Maybe I was sleeping. AI is going to be huge for handicap. Yeah. Sam and Jessica need some help. What help do we need? Money? I could use some money. Let's eat something, Sam. We're going to go downstairs and eat after I'm done reading the chat. We got done gaming. We did a lot of gaming tonight. We got to go into a cave tomorrow. We got to infiltrate the Satanists, I think. I don't know what the hell they are. We're in a red robe. It looks like a Satan cult. Looks like a satanic cult we have to infiltrate. Let's eat Shmuel something. We are ready for snack chat. Glenn is like Adam Levin's mongoloid brother. I don't know who Adam Levin is. Showing up. No. What? Wait. Glenn is like roommate. Wait. I missed something. Hold up. I missed a whole bunch of shit, actually. Hold up. Wait. Wait. Well, hold up. The Scruffy's dead? Wait. Hold up. Great game. Wait. Showing up, we're up to. Okay. Showing up. No. How about a small snack? Ice cream. I don't have ice cream. I don't have ice cream.
Showing up.
I don't have ice cream.
What does that mean?
Sam, you didn't feel the earthquake? No. Great gameplay. Thank you. I try my best. Earthquake shakes northern New Jersey and New York. Okay, I'm going to read fast. You're so bit, Butch. Butch, are you gonna do snack? Yes, we are. After I get done reading, if you guys would stop chatting, I could get done with the chat quick. I'm trying to read the chat. Sam, why don't you have a service animal like Hopper? Because then I'd have to take it out to fucking walk it, right? In the wintertime, in the summertime, you gotta walk a dog, right? Why would I have a service animal? I can barely take care of myself. I didn't feel the earthquake in New York and didn't get, I didn't feel it either. Are going to make a great couple. I wasn't planning on being a lover of Michael's, but I bet if I met him, we would be friends. I'd let Michael come in here. Yeah, I'd let Michael's totally safe. Okay, because I know his demeanor. I'd let Lick would never come to my house. Lick would never be allowed in my house. And neither would fucking, whatchamacallit, Monkey Sniffer, Lick, and that other, and James Anderson. Those three people would never be in my house. James Anderson, Lick, and Monkey Sniffer. Michael, yeah. Michael, I'd allow in my house. Michael's fine. He even liked to show my video games. And Michael's fine. Michael's safe. And so is Jessica. That's okay, Sam, no problem. You'll definitely find a woman. Oh, hopefully before I die. Did your sister ground you? Huh? Ground me? Ground me for what?
Being gay.
Oh, you mean from the thing? Oh, you mean the thing I was talking about? No, she didn't ground me. She forced me to go to the police station, though. And if I spend a whole fucking weekend at the police station, I'm taking people down with me, right? I'm like, well, while I'm here, you're gonna fucking ruin my life, I'll ruin yours. Yeah. Yeah, these people just start these rumors, yeah. Are you still selling drugs on the dark web? Me? No, I need the drugs. I need all the drugs I have in my cabinet. I need my thyroid pills, my cholesterol pills, my blood pressure pills. Eddie the Petty, look, that guy is fucking nuts. That guy talked about being Santa Claus and having children sit on his lap and showing them a surprise. That guy is very, 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 very sick. Okay? And if he's joking about that, then he's sicker than sick. He's going to steal all your preps. If that dude ever fucking came on my prop, first I have a camera. If that dude ever came on my property, the first thing I would do, I know what he looks like. I would call the cops and I would say, hello, I have a very dangerous person on my porch from the internet. I know he's dangerous and he's sick and I need you to get here very, very quick because if he gets into my house, you may not find him alive. So get here quickly and arrest him. And that'll be their only warning. Yeah, I remember you telling me. Yeah, you did the right thing. Of course I did. You have no beans to spill. I have a lot of beans to spill, trust me. You have a lot of beans to spill. I gave the cops the fucking monkey asylum area, and they looked it up, and they went like this. They showed the fucking, the fucking monitor. The lady, it was a lady there. So I gave her the thing, and I gave her all the information. I was there for about a half hour talking to the lieutenant, and she was cute. She was a cute lieutenant, but I didn't tell her that. I didn't tell her. She was cute, though. She's like policewoman. What was her name? Angie Dickinson. Like Angie Dickinson type of cop, right? So I was talking to her, and I was trying to make small talk. So she was asking me these questions, and I said, yeah, one of these sites that fucking are the top people that are fucking causing all these issues. I said, it's the monkey asylum. I go, I don't want to do anything on your computer that give you, like, anything crazy. Like, because they see a whole crazy shit there. Like, it's really wild shit. I go, I don't want to put anything on your computer or your system where, like, it compromises anything. The lady goes to me, sir. She goes, we see all kinds of stuff from pedophilia to all kinds of stuff. She goes, just give me the website. So I give her the website. And she goes like this. She shows me the monitor. And she goes, is that the website? I said, that's the website. I said, but I warn you, whatever you see there may harm you for life. Yeah. She goes, we'll be watching that site, sir. I said, good. She goes, anything else? And then I told her a couple of more things. And then I left. Heard them make a good couple. Do the cops have Mr. Wiggles pics? They might. I had police call to neighbor's house at 6 a.m. Sam, I was home in the morning walk and Big Bulls tore up my Crocs shoes. What? I had cops called to neighbor's house at 6 a.m. I was home from a morning walk and pit bulls tore up my Crocs shoes. I have to be on the lookout all the time. Oh yeah, that's why I have a fucking camera. Oh, you have a camera. It alerts me when someone's on my porch. It records. I even have a service that I pay like, I don't know, like a very small amount, like $3, $4 a month, where it actually records video of the person. So that way I can save the video of anybody that comes on my porch and I can give it right to the police. Yeah, Scruffy passed away. Scruffy passed away? You serious? Miss Scruffy passed away? You know, you fucking around, right? You wouldn't fuck around about that, would you? You really, did she really pass away? Well, you know, whatever. I don't know what whatchamacallit's doing. So what's going to happen to the Sun? They're going to close up site? Are they closing it up? They're closing up shop? What's going on? Because wasn't she like funding it for the Sun? Wasn't she funding it for the Sun? Mark Vaughn and Miss Scruffy? Wasn't she funding it? I don't know. Well, she's dead. I mean, no one lives forever. I mean, that's life. I still don't like the woman. I didn't forgive her just because she's dead. David Sponbart is Rodney. I know that. Thank you. Thank you for alerting me to that. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Yes, David Sponbart is Rodney. Yes. Thank you. Very good. You're very good at detective work, by the way, Michael. You're very good. But you have his picture. I have his picture. Do you have his picture? I have his picture. He did. Glenn is a roommate killer. Look, we went through that already. Look, I don't know. I don't think Glenn is a killer, but like I said, I don't know anything about any. I don't know. He could have died. No, the roommate. I don't think Glenn killed him. Honestly, I really don't think Glenn's a killer. A prankster maybe. He pranks hookers, but I don't think Glenn's a killer. I don't think. I said think, but I don't think because, like, I can't be guaranteed. I didn't feel the earthquake. Roommate, just good room money. Yeah. I don't think he would kill the roommate because now he has to pay the whole fucking rent. I know he can't move in with me. I know that's your next question. Can Glenn move in with you now that he has no roommate and he can't pay his rent? No. Let him move in with Lick Lick. Are you being serious about Glenn's room? Me? No, well, them. I guess they are. I don't know anything that's going on in Glenn's room. Sam, would you box hopper for a 9/11 charity? Huh? Would I box hopper for a 9/11 charity? What does that mean? 9/11 charity? What are you talking about? What's a 9/11 charity? I know what that means. That's what Bubba said. Monk is moving into group home. Newsflash. Thanks, Guy Michael. What a genius. Does your head hurt when you try to think? When I try to think? It all depends on what I'm thinking about. Glenn better be careful. They used to call up Walmart, prank call. Yeah, that's all they do is they prank call. But people call me, I just take the phone off the hook. I don't really have time for that shit. I'm 59 years old. I don't have time for bullshit. I take the phone off the hook and they just stop calling. I don't know. That's the worst thing that ever happened to me. Like, I got food orders sent to my house. And I used to say to them, you're not hurting me. You want to hurt me? Come to my door and see what happens. You're hurting the people that fucking deliver the orders, right? You're hurting the people that will deliver. You're wasting their time. You're wasting money. And you're wasting food. You're wasting food. People, I would say, just the food orders I got sent to my house, if I had to add them all up, I had about, over the lifetime, I had about 30 to 40 food orders sent to my house. So figure each food order, let's say, is $20. I had about $800 worth of food wasted. $800 all of the years. I had about 30 to 40 orders sent to my house already, and I'm still alive. The only difference is people's time was wasted. $800 worth of food was wasted, and it's still stupid. Wasted time, wasted food, wasted money. Yeah, that's all that got happened. Who do you think is the worst of the monkey sniffle, Lick Lick or Rod? You think is the worst? out of Monkey Sniffer, Lick Lick, and Rodney. The worst meaning what? Like, I don't know what you mean by the worst. Most dangerous? You think the most dangerous? If you're saying the most dangerous, definitely Lick Lick. The other two are just pranksters. The most dangerous, I think Lick Lick. Like dangerous as physical danger? Like dangerous, like I wouldn't want to be in the same room with that human being? I would have to say Lick Lick. I would have to say Lick Lick for sure, because that guy talked about bodies in his basement and how to chop up children. That guy talked about a lot of crazy shit. Like he goes, how do you get rid of like human body parts and shit? Yeah, really crazy shit. Like teeth. He goes, oh, the teeth. You can't, it's really, the guy's really mentally ill. And I don't know. I don't know. That guy really scares me. And James Anderson's another one right up close to that. Maybe James Anderson would be the most dangerous because he's considered a neo-Nazi. I spoke to that wacko. I told her, I was face-to-face to that dude on Skype. I said to him, I said, what are you doing? He showed me up in a fucking ski mask like you're doing fucking GTA 5. And his eyes were fucking showing his mouth. That was it. Like GTA 5 shit. Like in a GTA 5 starts, you the ski mask shit. And then he had a fucking swastika on the wall. And I looked at him like, oh my God, you're James Anderson. Because how many people have a swastika on the wall, right? You don't see this all the time. You don't see this all the time. I go, what's with the thing? He goes, oh, that's my persona. I go, lose it, you look like an asshole. I said, and by the way, while I have you on Skype, you know Hitler lost the war. That's very offensive to many people, not just Jewish people. It's offensive to a whole bunch of people. Not just Jewish people. Forget about me being Jewish. I go, that's offensive to everybody. I said, get over that Hitler died and lost the war. Get over it. I said, and don't call me anymore. I hung up on him. That guy's really crazy. That guy's really fucking whack. So you got neo-Nazis, you got devil worshippers, you got
because of this terrible
people
story.
and pedophiles, you got a whole bunch of crazy people online. Yeah, you got, and then you got the people that just want to fucking prank call, right? Then you got people that just want to prank call. I call them bored people. I don't think that's dangerous. Stupid maybe, but not dangerous. Online terrorists. I don't think I met any terrorists yet. I'd say it's a tiebreaker. Yeah, those two people, James Anderson and Lick Lick. If I ever saw them on my port, I'd be kind of scared. I would have to do something like immediately get on the phone and do what I have to do. I'm a prepper. I'd probably give them a chance. I'm like, get over here quickly. Most dangerous. No one cares about Michael. Thinks now everyone's gay. He's a terrorist. Wise. Tell your sister you want a shotgun. See what she tells you. Will let you. No, she doesn't. My sister doesn't believe in guns. My sister doesn't believe in guns. She's like anti-gun. Yeah, she's totally anti-gun. I had a conversation with her one time, and she's totally anti-gun. And I just dropped the subject. I was going to tell her, when the shit hits the fan, you're going to want one. Is Glenn offensive to Jewish people? Glenn is Jewish. No, Glenn's not offensive to Jewish people. I know he pranks hookers. I don't care what he does to hookers. I'm not gay, Rodney. Not gay, Rodney, but rumors you want to believe. Who started the rumors, Gina? Oh, who started these rumors? That's a possibility. Michael, that's a very good possibility. I don't know where she is. She hasn't spoken to me since February. So, no news is good news, I say. I don't know what the hell's up with her. I don't even know. I mean, I heard that she's still on fucking Discord. She's not talking to me anymore, so I don't tickle the dragon's tail. I don't tickle the dragon's tail. If the dragon doesn't want to talk to me, I don't let her talk to me. Like, I don't bother her. Let her be. That's totally another subject. That's not even dangerous. That's like one flew over the cuckoo's nest type of shit. Please, because she doesn't even come on here anymore. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. I hope she's okay. I mean, I don't know anything happened to her, but she's not talking to me. She hasn't talked to me since February. So, que sera, sera. Lick Lick made threats against people. That guy is nuts, Brian. Brian. I don't know. Gina showed me a video of him. An actual video she recorded. He was talking about dressing up as Santa Claus, having little kids sit on his lap so the kids could get a surprise, and talking about, he goes, little kids are hard to get the teeth or something, because you have to like get rid of the teeth so there's no evidence. I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? No evidence, chopping people up, having little kids sit on the lap. He said a whole bunch of crazy shit. Yeah, I wish you could hear this video. No, actually, you shouldn't hear this video because it fucked me up. I knew he was crazy until I heard that video. When Gina played that video one night and I was in bed and she was playing a video, I was in shock. I went from thinking he was crazy to knowing he was crazy. Knowing he was like really, really, you don't say that. And then people come in my room and go, Lick Lick's just joking. You don't understand Lick Lick. I said, well, first of all, if he's joking about stuff like that, then he's sicker than sick, right? And if he's not joking, then he's dangerous. I don't joke about that. I joke about Mr. Wiggles this, Mr. Wiggles that. But Mr. Wiggles never hurt anyone. Not intentionally, anyway. Yeah, she is starting these rumors. Gay rumors are not even... Look, whatever. She could start it. You have no idea. You have no... Like I told you, Michael, I don't want to tell you who started it, but one week I was a pedophile, right? I was gay. I was a drug addict. I was an alcoholic, and I had dead hookers in my basement, okay? All this information got out there on the ether, and nobody believed it. Like, it was like a joke. I even make a joke of it. I said, I have no time to do all those things. I have to take care of a house, pay the bills, cook, and clean. I'm glad she's out of my life. Look, Michael, I hope she's well. But, you know, and whenever I talked to her, she was like hot and cold. When she was nice, she was very nice. There was a problem, though. When she was nice, I spoke to her. Like, when she had two different personalities. That I know for sure. I never met anyone. Very unique individual. Very unique. She had two distinct personalities. It's almost something I've never witnessed in my life. When she was nice, you know how she was nice? We were talking and we were watching that movie together. That was the nice Gina. That was the nice Gina. And you could do that for hours with her. And she'd go, oh, Sam, I found a really cool recipe for you. You want to see it? You got to make this one day. You got to make this one day. So I'm like, okay, I'll make it. And she used to do like that for hours. We used to watch movies together. I watched that vampire movie with her. What was it called? Real True Blood, which is a real sexual vampire movie. If you want to watch a real sexually vampire TV series, I think it was, called True Blood. And then there's the other side of her that is a vindictive, nasty, evil, satanic troublemaker. It's the only thing I can say. I'm the two different people. So I know that, so that's why I don't step on the dragon's tail. I don't step on it. She doesn't want to be mad. She's mad at me. It's not something you want to mess with. So I gotta be. I don't know. I hope she's alive. I mean, I hope nothing happened to her, but someone said she's on Discord, so let her be on Discord with her friends. Her friends will probably laugh if she ODs on camera. Her friends will probably fucking throw a party while she's fucking overdosing on camera. They don't give a fuck about her. She also called you a midget. She did a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, she does a whole bunch of shit. Like, channelingus. I liked Gina, the good Gina. I really did. And I spoke a lot of times about her. But the other one is impossible. And I tried to even explain that to my family, and I couldn't. I tried so hard. I go, you don't understand. She goes, you're talking to her still? I'm like, but you don't understand. And I tried so hard. I'm like, you don't understand. There are two people in that one body. He goes, what's wrong with her? Does she have like a personality? I go, yeah. I go, there's this like a split personality disorder. I said, and I try to explain. They go, you still talk to her though. I go, when she's nice, I do. And then I got in bigger trouble. Then I got in deeper trouble. And deeper trouble. And deeper trouble. And I was like, okay, let's drop this subject. It's not getting anywhere. It's not going anywhere good. I hope she's well too. Yeah, I hope she's well. I hope she's okay. But I try to, like, split personality. Yeah, I mean, I've never been anyone like that, but she definitely has a split personality. The good Gina I like to hang out with. I used to hang out with her hours. Just shop with her on Temu and on this, and she used to give me recipes. But then the next day she could call you up, and one thing could lead to another, and it's usually on a Friday night, if you know what I mean. And then She could be on her Discord area with her friends, and God knows what she's doing over there. And then the other, snap, snap, crackle, pop, bye-bye. And usually when she gets like that with me, I'm like, I usually go, I can't talk right now. I'm not feeling good. Call me tomorrow. I just hung up because I can't deal with it. I won't deal with it. The evil Gina sent the cops to my house one night, 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. That's the evil Gina. Sent the cops to my house. I'm like, is this the same person that fucking gave me a recipe yesterday? How could you do that? You send a recipe to the house, and then the next day you send fucking cops to your house. Send a recipe. Oh, I wanted you to make this recipe. It's really, really good. You'd really make that good. You really gonna make it? I go, yeah, I'll make it, Gina. Okay, fine. The next day, fucking cops were at my door at 3 in the morning. And I'm like, this is crazy. This is not normal. Yeah, I like the good Gina. Yeah, it's 2 different personalities, Michael. That's why I forgive her. People don't understand that. People do not understand that on my channel. They think I'm fucking crazy. I have a lot of people on my channel that think I'm nuts. They don't understand why I forgive her, I forgive her, I forgive her, I forgive her. And the reason I forgive her is because it's not one person. It's 2 distinct, different people. Right? As far as I'm concerned, those are 2 different people. The good Gina is one person, and the bad Gina is another person. So I like the good Gina. It's not one person. So I like the good Gina. So I keep forgiving her. I'm like, okay, I'll go back with her. You know, she's nice to me, I'm nice to her. But she's not talking to me anymore, so what the fuck? What do you want me to do? The only 2 people that care about her is 2 people, me and you. Well, I was worried about her one night, Michael, you know that night. You know the night I'm talking about, right? I don't want to say it on camera because I don't want to say it. Because I don't know who's in this room and who's not. But one night I was very, very worried about her. Like, very worried. And she was doing stuff on... Let's just say it was stronger than Gatorade. And it wasn't just Gatorade. You know, it wasn't just liquid. Very, 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 very worried. And I was so worried. I stayed up with her all night. I was like, are you... Gina, can just say something. Gina. And I thought she was like, you know... And I was like, oh my God, she's not even fucking responding. And I called and called and called and called and called. She was just like sleeping. I thought she was gone. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And then all of a sudden, after like 3-4 hours, I heard, I go, Gina, you there? I go, moaning people are still breathing, right? I go, Gina, and then she finally came around after like 3-4 hours. And she got on the phone, and I go, are you okay? She goes, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, okay, she's breathing. Okay, I said, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. And I went to bed, and I'm like, it's 5 in the morning, and I stayed up with her, right? Now the next day, she curses me out. And I'm like, do you realize you almost died last night? Like, you could have fucking died last night. I stayed up. I was worried about you. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. But, like, yeah, you said that. The only 2 people that care about her is me and you. I really stayed up all night. But, like, that fucking aggravates me, because, yeah, I was worried about. We used to watch movies, yeah. I used to watch, the one movie I remember in particular, we watched, that, Fire in the Sky. Travis Walton case, right? The Travis Walton case, the UFO case. Travis Walton, yeah. Yeah, Fire in the Sky, yeah. Gina has the, Jekyll and Hyde. No, it's not Jekyll and Hyde syndrome. That's called split personality. But you can call it the Jekyll and Hyde syndrome, I guess. Call it whatever you will. I was there with you. Yeah, I know you were, so you know I'm not lying. I was there with you and Gina at night and almost, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were there that night, yeah. Yeah, that night I stayed up all night. I was really worried about it. I'm like, oh my God, I hope she doesn't fucking die. Like, I can't do anything. I'm in New York, she's in California, right? Oh, she was in Vegas at the time. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm like, what am I going to do? I can't do anything. I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm like, if she did that, you know, it's in God's hands now. I got scared for, yeah. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. If anyone does, like, anybody could be in this room right now doing crazy shit. Like I said, you could be shooting up heroin, drinking a bottle of vodka, and snorting cocaine. I can't help you. Yeah, you're going to do something stupid. Bye-bye. Yeah, Gina mixed drink. You don't mix drink. You know, Michael, I'm going to leave with this. Like, I'm going downstairs to have a snack with you guys. I want to tell you something. You know what happened to me one time, Michael, by accident? My mother used to keep pills in this jar. It was like a sectional jar. You know, like a plastic jar for pills. but it had sections in it, like compartments. So you used to rotate it. I don't know if you've ever seen those pill jars, the sectional pill jars. And my mom used to keep her pills in there. Like she used to keep her blood pressure pills. She used to keep Advil in there. She put prescription drugs and non-prescription drugs in this little carousel thing, right? So I know she kept Advil in there, and she kept like Tylenol in there, and she also kept her blood pressure pills in there, and she kept a whole bunch of shit in there, right? So one day I had a really, really bad headache, right? A really bad headache. And my brother was living with us at the time, right? So my brother lived with us. I used to, not I used to get drunk, but I used to have beer in the fridge all the time. But beer, beer's not a big deal, right? Beer. And I had a really, really bad headache. Like I wasn't feeling good. So I came down at like 1 a.m, and my brother was living with us in the basement. And we always had beer in the fridge, always. Like we had like 12 beers in the fridge. And I had a bad headache, and I come downstairs at 1 a.m, and I go, I gotta take a pill. I gotta take like a fucking Tylenol, right? And I go to take a Tylenol. This is a true story, Michael. This just shows you I don't fucking bullshit, right? And I took a Tylenol, 1 Tylenol, right? And I took a Tylenol, and I go to bed, right? And I go to the refrigerator. I pick myself up a Heineken. I got myself a Heineken, and I fucking drink the Heineken, right? Because that's what we had in the thing that we had in the fridge, and I just drank the Heineken. I was in the mood for beer. So I figured maybe the headache was from the beer. Like I was going through like, whatchamacallit. You know how you have to drink a lot? Because I used to drink a lot with my brother. So I'm like, oh, maybe I need a beer. Maybe that'll help, right? So I took the Tylenol with a beer, and I went to bed. I get up about an hour later to go to the bathroom. I almost fall flat on my face, and the whole damn room is spinning. The whole room is spinning. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck's wrong with me? Like what? I'm thinking maybe I had a stroke. Because I had a headache, right? I had a headache. I'm thinking stroke. Now I have a stroke. The whole room was just spinning. And I couldn't even stand on my feet to go to the bathroom. I couldn't make it to the bathroom. I almost fell on my face, crawling to the fucking bathroom. And now I'm thinking to myself, I'm getting nervous now, right? Because, it's getting worse. I had a headache, and now I can't walk. So now I'm like, okay, should I wake my mother? Nah, I won't wake her. We'll leave this in God's hands, right? So I finally go to the bathroom. I'm on my hands and knees to the bathroom, right? Because I couldn't really make it to the bathroom. And I get to the bathroom. I come back to bed, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. God, please. I was praying to God. I'm like, God, please. If this is anything really, really bad, please heal me. I go, and I didn't know what it was. And I laid down, and I started feeling a little better when I laid down. But I was still like woozy. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I get up the next morning, like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm fine. And now I'm like, what the fuck happened to me last night? And now I'm downstairs, and my mother made me breakfast, right, Michael? My mother makes me breakfast. So she goes, oh, coffee time. So me and my brother are sitting there. And she goes, oh, how'd you sleep? I go, well, to be honest with you, I wasn't feeling that good. So I came down, and I took a Tylenol. I said, and then things got really bad. And she goes, wait a minute. She goes, what Tylenol did you take? I go, I took a Tylenol, a Tylenol, regular Tylenol, with a beer. I said, that wouldn't make me that sick. She goes to me, what Tylenol did you take? I go, I took the Tylenol from your thing. It says Tylenol on it. She goes, those aren't regular Tylenol. Those are Tylenol number 4 with codeine. Codeine. I don't know why I was messed up. Number 4. Not number 3, number 4. Look up Tylenol number 4, and I took it with a beer. It wasn't regular Tylenol you get over the counter. It was prescription drug, like 350 milligrams of Tylenol number 4 with codeine. I took the codeine with beer. I was talking about overdosing, right? I was like, I could have died. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was an accident. So, talking about that, yeah, you don't mix, the moral of the story, you don't mix drugs and alcohol, ever. I was feeling like shit. I was like, damn, that was just one pill. That was just one fucking pill and a beer. And I was like, oh my God, that's why I was like, she goes, what were you doing taking? I said, it said Tylenol. Why don't you write a number 4 on that shit? It didn't say Tylenol number 4 or codeine. It said Tylenol. I go, those regular Tylenol. She goes, those are not Tylenol. She goes, those are Tylenol number 4. I went, you didn't write that. She goes, what are you going through my pills for? I said, because I thought the Tylenol were in there. Yeah, she got mad at me. I said, well, I'm not going to your pills anymore. Yeah, I'm telling you. That happened to me by accident, Michael. That was an accident. I never went to my mother's pill area again. Like, she used to take Tylenol number 4 and, you know, her blood pressure pills and stuff. And I was like, damn. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it's dangerous, very dangerous. I couldn't walk. I was like, what's wrong with me? I thought I had a stroke. I thought all this stuff was going through my head. But the next morning I wake up, I'm good. I'm like, what the hell was that? And I found out. Don't mix codeine with beer. And let's just say that I think she took something stronger than Tylenol. You know? I think I was stronger than Tylenol then. I was worried about her. I was really worried about her. Now we can go downstairs. After I finish. Well, we can go downstairs now, actually. We can go downstairs now and have a... we can go downstairs now and have a snack chat. Yeah, it's 11:40.